There's a lot of equipment that Ontario grain farmers use to grow, care for, and harvest Ontario grains. And the equipment they choose to use also depends on the type of operation they have. During spring planting, there are tractors, planters, and air seeders out in the field putting the seeds into the ground. A tractor will pull a planter or air seeder, which are machines that are designed to efficiently and precisely plant barley, corn, oats, soybeans, and wheat into the ready soil. All planters have one goal: to efficiently plant seeds into the ground at a metered, preset rate while ensuring good seed-to-soil contact. Planter settings can be adjusted based on soil condition, soil climate, seeding rate per acre, and the crop growing plan. Planters can also apply granular or liquid fertilizers at a preset metered rate, ensuring the fertilizer is placed in the optimal location for the growing plant. Farmers may use a variety of tillage practices to prepare the soil, and as a result, may need different tillage equipment. These pieces of equipment will till or work the soil so it is ready for planting. In order to care for their crops, many farmers will also use sprayers to apply liquid fertilizers or pesticides. These machines drive across the field carrying the liquid mixture and spraying it close to the ground. Sprayers mix a chemical and water solution in large holding tanks. Then, using high-pressure hoses and air pressure, sprayers meter out the mixture onto the field. The mixture is mostly water, using only about a coffee cup of chemical on average for an acre's worth of spray. Farmers adjust and control the rate of pesticides and fertilizers used on the field. Nozzles on the sprayer allow for optimum distribution of the product being sprayed. Sprayers can be a crucial piece of equipment needed to care for Ontario grains. During harvest, your farmers will use a combine to harvest Ontario grains. This versatile machine is a great innovation that combines 3 tasks: reaping, threshing, and windrowing. In simple terms, this machine can cut the mature grains in the field, separate the seeds from the rest of the plant, and collect the seeds, and push out the leftover plant debris out the back. One combine can harvest all 5 Ontario grains by simply changing the attachment on the front. Modern equipment is designed with efficiency in mind and contains cutting-edge technology like sensors, data collection, GPS units, and auto steer, which allows the tractor to drive itself in straight lines while the operator rides along and monitors the task. Other equipment grain farmers might use during harvest are tractors and grain buggies or wagons, which are used to haul the harvested grain away from the combine to a waiting truck. This increases efficiency by allowing the combines to stay in the field, harvesting the crop. Grain buggies are also designed to help reduce compaction in the soil, a key factor in sustainable farming. It's very important that the crop is harvested both quickly and sustainably. Harvested grains can be stored in grain bins on farm or at a commercial grain elevator. Grain bins are large steel structures that can hold grain for an extended period. These bins have ventilation and fans to keep the grains dry and of good quality. Sometimes, if the grain is too wet, the grain can also be placed into a bin specifically designed for drying. These dryers act very similarly to a clothes dryer. Hot air is pushed through moving grain to dry each seed. Wet grain cannot be stored or used for processing, and it needs to either be harvested dry or manually dried down after harvest. Once dry, grain may be loaded onto a truck, train, or even a boat to be made into food, fuel, or feed by the end user.